Hello and welcome to game number 3 of the losers bracket finals for the StarLadder LAN finals live from Kiev, where it looks like Goblak might be AFK because he's not banning anything out just yet. And I'm casting this together with EG.Bdiz. Welcome back.
Game 3.
Yup.
My favorite.
It's so much on the line. But one thing I do want to say, I am happy that both of the teams at least won one game. Like in the entire StarLadder, not specifically for this matchup, but, you know. So the one that does go home, at least, has won a game.
I mean, I think they'll still be pretty sad getting 4th place out of 4 teams, but...
Yeah. It's always a disappointment. They still get $1,000, by the way, the loser. As in, number 4 is 1,000, number 3 is 2,000, number 2 is 4,000, and number 1 is $8,000. So I mean, it's very top heavy. So you really want to have that number 1 place.
All lands are really. They all tend to be top heavy. The top 2 get paid the most.
Yeah. We're gonna be seeing some different bans. We actually have the puck ban out for the first time. We saw Fnatic playing with the puck both games so far.
Yep.
And this time banned out with the Nyx Assassin and the Wisp banned out once more, and this time also the Bat Rider again. So we still have the Cuddle and the Magnus in the pool.
Yep, also still have Nyx, Gyrocopter, Furion.
And let's see what Empire is gonna go for. I mean, the Cuddle PL combination is still there.
Yeah,
we haven't seen that yet.
That.
Yeah, Cuddle is gonna be first. It's not really something that Empire really is used to running though.
I've seen Blow play PL before.
Yeah,
although
but
he seems to be at his best when he's on the super aggressive heroes, like his CK,
exactly.
for example. He likes to get in there. He always has. And he's just that kind of carry player. He wants to bring the fight to you 24/7. Anytime he's hitting creeps, he feels like his team's doing something wrong. They should be hitting heroes instead.
Well, I mean, in that sense, because I totally agree. And then all of a sudden, if you put him on a Phantom Lancer, he is gonna try to avoid people all of the time. That's not his style. And Fnatic taking their time. I mean, yeah, it's an important game. I mean, really important.
Yeah.
Loser goes home. Well, spectator mode on.
I'm kind of surprised at the lack of Magnus in this series. It was banned the first game, but last game it got banned the second phase. And this game, I'm kind of expecting him to get picked up, especially with puck banned out.
I speak.
Reserve time.
To Furion for Trixie, most likely.
Signature hero. I think that's the first time that we see him able to play that this tournament. And a Rubik. Yeah, we haven't seen Rubik entirely.
Fnatic's had a lot of success with Trixie on Furion in the past.
Yeah. Because
they do what Empire did last game. They just create havoc everywhere on the map once he gets this Shadow Blade up. Trixie is not afraid of anything on Furion.
And we actually have an internet drop at the caster's booth for StarLadder, but I think it doesn't affect the players. Nah, they are still in the game. So
10 seconds remaining.
We only have the stream dropping, I guess. Because I'm still waiting for the stream of StarLadder to show the players and stuff, but it doesn't happen because it just went offline. Might mean that I'm gonna be having loud commercial music in a moment, but it depends on which commercial comes up. But yeah. Yeah, Trixie Nature Prophet. Signature hero for that. Rubik, strong hero, and no Phantom Lancer, but a Gyro and a Queen of Pain. So again, Vegas is Queen of Pain. A good one to have, with no puck up against him. So there's not really that many good heroes to be facing him. We might see... Oh, we might see a Magnus, baby.
Magnus against Quap.
I mean, he won't be able to stay alive, but... well, he won't be able to get a kill, but he will be able to stay alive. He should be able to stay alive.
Oh, no.
No? Well, which one then?
No, Queen of Pain dominates Magnus so incredibly hard.
But she dominates basically everybody.
Queen of Pain dominates, yeah, a lot of heroes. Plus you're the best against.
Reserve time.
But we'll see what Fnatic decides to go with mid. Maybe they go with the dual lane. That's not out of the realm of possibility.
That actually could work out very well.
Shaker here.
Well, they're gonna go with the winning.
Another ES for Hani.
That's the 3rd time in a row. 3 times the charm. Well, I guess they won game 1 with it, so that's good.
The one side effect of picking Earthshaker is your tri lane is limited to being defensive. You can run an aggressive tri lane, or you can run a defensive tri-lane on the offlane, so this time they're dire. They could send a Rubik Earthshaker +1 tri-lane bottom, but you're looking to secure farm on your carry and deny farm from the gyrocopter if you do that. You can't really be aggressive unless Empire gets out of position. That's the limiting factor of picking up an Earthshaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call him back again because Cat kinda did something stupid to the thing, so he'll realize that he is talking to nobody, and then he'll call me back. Hopefully fairly, or he'll answer my call actually. There we go. Hello. I waited until you were done talking, and then I figured, okay, now he's gonna realize that I'm actually not able to talk back. It's so stupid. Like, it used to be able to just continue to pick up the conversation, but I don't know, and I don't know what he's doing. He's just walking past it, and it's not like the cable gets moved or anything. He doesn't even touch the cable, so it's kind of stupid.
I think you might need to pick up a new headset. I'd recommend an Astro.
It's not a headset microphone. It's a Blues. Again. Hello. I don't know what's going on.
If you would stop being stubborn and use raid call, we wouldn't have these problems.
No, raid calls actually also I have to restart entire raid call before my microphone gets picked back up.
Oh, alright.
That's just the microphone issue. Anyways, we are going to see TA. So we're gonna have a Bane, a Magnus, and a Lone Druid actually getting banned out from Fnatic.
Alright, that
TA. What?
That pick says a hell of a lot about Empire's lineup. They're running TA mid, Quap safe lane, and they're going to do an aggressive tri-lane with Coddle and Gyrocopter. TA is a Scandal hero, and Quap is a big-time Vegas hero. So they're just going to... And TA is a hero that also needs mid. The hero's main purpose is to crush somebody 1v1, similar to Quap. And with those two heroes mid and bottom, they can crush those two lanes. Fnatic has a really defensive support duo in Rubik and Earthshaker, so they're definitely in a defensive tri-lane and have that Fury on off-lane. And that's just going to be really, really hard lanes for Fnatic. I think they're going to have to make some adjustments if they want to win this landing phase. They're going to have to do something a little off the wall instead of being so obvious in their lanes after seeing that TA pickup. Which is why we see them taking all of their bonus time right now on this pick.
And they already had so little left. Like...
10 seconds remaining.
This is... I like it though, because I haven't seen Scandal's TA in a long time, and I mean everybody's been saying Scandal, a player that's super strong mid, got forced into the offlane when Funnick left and when Vegas got picked up, but he still shines I think in that mid lane as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see that off him. And the Undying, of course, aggression, and that's gonna be... I do want to point out actually they don't have any stuns.
Yeah, I really don't like this Undying pickup that much, to be honest. Like, they don't even have a slow in their tri-lane. I mean, all they have that is even considered a quote-unquote stun is the homing missile from Gyrocopter, but he's not gonna... That's not reliable.
Yeah, and maybe the you know, mana burn leak thing, but other than that, they really have to hope that their burst is gonna be enough.
Yeah, and since there's... The only control that they have in fights is gonna be once they get a Hex up on Vegas and TA Traps plus Quinnipine's Shadow Strike. I'm really hoping that Fnatic dodges the aggressive tri-lane coming out of Empire this game. They can't really fight that head on, and they're gonna lose bottom lane miserably if they do.
But it would be so enjoyable to watch an aggressive tri-lane. What are you talking about?
See, No Tail picking up the Furion in
this
game.
Are they not gonna switch this?
Trixie's on the Outworld Devourer.
Prepare for
God, I hate the name change on OD. I'm just gonna call him OD all game.
You can call him OD, that's fine. So it's Trixie on the OD, Hani playing as Earthshaker, of course, again with Fly on the Rubik, but No Tail on the Nature's Prophet. I don't remember the last time I've seen him playing Nature's Prophet. Yep. It's always been Trixie. We're gonna see Era, of course, on the Sven, no surprise. By the way, just in general, Sven, the hero that they just lost against, so I guess they want to have a taste of his power as well. And did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Oh, maybe no, I didn't. But again, like, Trixie,
they're running. Oops, sorry to cut you off, but Empire's running 5 heroes up top. Bloa, aka the Resistance, playing the Gyrocopter in the aggressive tri-lane. Goblak, who's AKA's Captain Artur, is going to be playing the Undying. He was the Coddle last game. This game, the Coddle's picked up by Silent.
30 seconds.
Also an aggressive tri-lane, and they've got Scandal on the Templar Assassin who got pooled. He started out with a Wraith Band and 2 branches. So once again, Empire, they like to pool their mid hero. And they also pulled Vegas' Quap. Goblak gave him Tangles and a Salve. He's going to probably go to bottom lane.
And that's going to be some poor supports, but it is going to be an aggressive tri-lane. No dodging from Fnatic. But they do have a very defensive tri-lane though.
And look at these lane setups from Fnatic. They're going to have Trixie playing bottom lane as the OD. They've got No Tail going mid as Furion.
Knowing that they are going to be having to deal with a Queen of Pain there. Already anticipating that. Wards are already placed as well, no pooling.
Bottom lane is actually going to be really interesting because Vegas can chase him down, but Astral, if he gets a couple of those off, is going to steal a lot of intelligence away from Vegas, and he's not going to be able to spam as much or chase as much, do as much damage. I think I still have to give the edge to Vegas in this lane, despite the illusion rune being picked up level 1 by OD.
And that's because I don't know where to look now, because I know that the top lane is gonna be painful for someone. I mean, there's gonna be Fissures and Telekinesis and Stormhammers to come in with a lot of the table, so the counter initiation for Fnatic is definitely there. Should Empire really turn it to be very aggressive, but the bottom lane, as you said, it's gonna be a very interesting lane to see. Like, I don't think anybody is gonna die anytime soon, but it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna get the upper hand. I think in the mid it's gonna be fairly safe for both of these. They're not gonna be able to kill each other off, I think, for now.
Yeah.
But
the only there's not going to be kills mid lane. I highly doubt that one. It's just gonna be a farming battle. Who can, farm better?
Yeah.
No Tail is gonna be able to use Treants to break through the fraction and get some harass off on Scandal. As you can already see, these side blades are just crushing No Tail. Meanwhile, top lane, Fnatic does not have enough damage to initiate on Empire, unless the Coddle's caught in a terrible position. What Empire needs to do is farm up the pulls that Fnatic does with Illuminate, the best that they can, and they're actually dropping a Tombstone as well as Black Cannon on us.
Yeah, and they want to take the entire quick wave.
But overall, in top lane, Gyro should greatly outfarm the Sven. Gyro's actually out of position.
Telekinesis, Gyro, yeah. But that's
Fnatic can't go on this. They can't. Even with a good Fisher Black and Gyrocopter, they don't have the damage in their tri-lane.
And that's gonna be tough. Like, I think the same thing goes for Empire though. Like, they can't really go up on Fnatic either, because if they do, there's a Fissure, or Telekinesis, or Stormhammer.
This is just gonna be a farming lane where Empire is just gonna outfarm the crap out of this Sven.
We're gonna attempt.
And on bottom lane, Trixie's actually dominating early, which is expected. He did start with that illusion rune.
Yeah, and he picked up level 2 Astral Imprisonment already.
Yep. They Shadow Strike harass though, and I'm surprised Vegas didn't get 2 points in it early. He's not gonna have the mana to cast many spells, so Scream of Pain isn't really an option.
He's 11 for 11. The amount of denies, like. And Queen of Vegas already missing a lot of experience as well, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't show that much, but
Trixie.
Yeah, dodging everything. It's gonna be tough for Vegas. Like, how often do you have to be up against an OD mid, right?
OD bottom. Yeah.
OD bottom even. Yeah.
Interesting choice by Fnatic, and that illusion rune on Trixie really helped him out. I kind of underestimated the value of that.
The harassment at the start. In the meantime, Scandal has got no mana anymore for Refraction. No Tail making good use of that. Last hit by Scandal is still doing okay. 15-4 with No Tail sitting on 14-7, so very even still. Nobody going down.
Yep.
So where do you expect the first blood to be? Is it going to be bottom or top?
I think someone is going to get impatient top and make a mistake. And that's going to be where the first blood is. Really, Fnatic needs a lot of levels to have enough burst to kill anyone other than the Coddle.
Oh, it happens bottom. Damn me.
Wow.
First blood I missed in the StarLadder LAN finals, but it is Trixie that picks up the first blood. I guess with this one he's already a lot happier than he was in the first game.
If you look at where the chicken is, it was bringing Vegas' bottle, and it was getting close to him, so he was playing aggressive knowing his bottle's coming, but he just got caught with not enough mana to blink. And Trixie has Tranquil Boots and was able to run him down and give him the right clicks. Really, really well played by Trixie.
Making up for that storm. Well, we saw him sitting there at the end. I mean, you know, no-tail coming around to put a hand on his shoulder. Wasn't that bad? And then, you know, taking it back. I guess, you know, that pep talk actually helped.
Another thing that you have to consider with OD, the hero is really, really bad against BKBs. So we're gonna have to see how many BKBs Empire gets up. They have 3 heroes that can get it. They're gonna need all 3 of them to get it.
Yep, and that's gonna be making his right clicks almost useless, but he is gonna be able to pick up those supports real fast.
Oh yeah, when he gets farmed.
Yep. And we are gonna assume that he will get farmed. He is totally out of mana though. Apparently he's not that lucky with his Essence Aura. But he is level 6. Skipped his ultimate. Skipped his Arcane Orb as well, even not even having 1 level. In the meantime, No-Tail is going to be feeling the level 6 from Scandal, and he will be able to pick up the kill. One more hit, it is gonna be Scandal winning mid lane hereby.
That was really close. No-Tail just slightly underestimated the damage. It didn't TP in time, or get enough HP. You know.
Well, and of course he locked himself in with Scandal in the Sprout. Not really that effective either. He's gonna be able to TP himself back though. He is level 5. The level difference right now is 2 levels in total. That's a lot.
Denied.
Yes, that is.
In the meantime, how many of the last hits do you think are actually Treons? Because we can't really see, because he is top on last hits right now, Scandal that is.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, you can tell a little bit if you check out net worth. And he's a little bit ahead of Trixie.
I guess that's still okay.
So yeah, it's probably like 2 or 3 Treant last hits.
Oh, in the meantime, top. Telekinesis, Blow Your Brain, gonna probably be going down. It is Nature's Prophet that picks up the kill on Blow Your Brain. And it's also gonna be probably Goblik that goes down, so Rip helping him out. But they're gonna die for him. 1 more hit needed. Boom, you're dead. Double kill. No-Tail.
The thing I didn't mention about Fnatic's tri-lane, they have a Furion to help out, and that Furion ult gave them the burst necessary to get kills. And while that was going on, Trixie, or not Trixie, wow, Scandal ran bottom to go for a gank on Trixie, and Trixie was able to get away. He just walked out. He sensed it coming.
I went all the way
with
back
TA
to
missing
base.
from mid.
It's gonna be Scandal coming back middle like that. That kill, of course, was very good for Scandal, but right now he probably needs to be trying to help out top lane, because top lane is not working out for Empire anymore. They've got a Gyrocopter that's doing okay.
Even though they gave up 2 kills, they still got Gyrocopter massively out farming Sven.
Yeah, that's true. But having 2 kills going away of No-Tail?
Yeah, it's gonna help No-Tail out a lot. And he's going straight towards minus at the start of the game.
Oh, Scandal actually rotated top. Gonna be looking for Hani, or no, they're gonna be looking for Era instead. And he's gonna be going down. Melt damage happening. Illuminate actually misses. Nice Stormhammer though, but I think oh, Fisher as well. That should be able to get him away. Nice job.
And this is the downside to Empire's lineup. They have no lockdown at all.
Nothing to stop people from casting Stormhammers or Fishers.
Top tower is under attack.
They do have a lot of pure damage though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they have pure damage and a lot of burst damage as well. They just need to get close to their targets to get it going, and they have to be able to actually attack.
Trixie going on bottom right now.
Oh, TPing
Still
in.
doesn't have his ult, but he's got a good TP up by Vega. He knew that Ashel was on cooldown. Well, that's a tier 1 tower going down for Fnatic. Big. Fnatic's executing really well this game.
But I don't think Empire is that far behind just yet.
No, they're not, but they don't have Disables, which is gonna hurt their ganking capabilities. Last game they had Stormbolt, and they also had a Fiend's Grip to set up ganks, and also a Furion that could TP in and Sprout. This game they've got traps. That's about
it. And Tombstones.
Well, Vegas is rotating mid, looking to get a pick off here after going to the fountain.
Yeah, in the meantime on the top lane they're chasing down Era. Illuminate still hits, but that's not gonna be doing anything. Home Missile will chase him down, but it's only level 1. In the meantime we have a smoke up for Fnatic. Hani and Fly. But they won't be able to find anybody. There's nobody bottom for Empire. Everybody is on the top lane. Apart from now Viga's rotating back middle. But they do get the tower, I guess, on the top lane earlier on.
I don't know if he calls it a flying honey or smoked up. Ready to go on mid right now.
Yep, rotated to Vegas. Now Scandal's gonna be there too though. It's not gonna be too easy, but they are gonna be going on no-tail. No-tail can be keeping away. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Back to base just in time.
That early Basilius that he bought helping him out. If he didn't have that, he probably would have died to the right clicks because that was really close.
Extra armor. Doing the works. Looks like Empire is going for some 5-man Dota right here. They picked up the tower top tier 1. They're gonna go for the tier 1 tower mid. This could really hurt them right away. If they lose a fight like this.
Yeah.
That would put them behind really far.
Fnatic's got really good tower defense with Fury on ult. They've got, even though it's only rank 2, Fade Bolt and Fissure, or rank 3 Fissure actually. Those are really good tower defending skills.
And they're still hanging mid though.
Yep, Air's catching up on farm top. I think he just finished his treads, yeah. He did.
Yep. I think he's not too sad about this rotation.
Trixie actually picked up an early point booster, just the extra HP and mana. And now he's working towards most likely a mech.
Looks like it.
Because Fnatic wants to fight early and often.
And Empire are gonna be having their blue brain. They're a bit of trouble. No-tail coming in.
Yep, those phase boots helping him out.
Let's see if he's gonna be fast enough. Once that phase boots and then TP out. That's the goal. That's the goal. Let's see if he can get it. Yes, they can.
And Trixie guesses wrong.
Nice job. And that's gonna be 1k gold in the inventory of Scandal. I think he still wants to go for a Blink Dagger though. Is that really the right choice, or does he need to get that BKB first? Oh, he's actually thinking about going for Fly. Never mind that. Tower is gonna be up first. So is it gonna be BKB?
Oh, sorry, Scandal?
Scandal, yeah.
I think Scandal's gonna go Blink. He always goes Blink. That I've seen. When he's Dire, he actually rushes Medallion. He already has 1400 gold, so I don't see him doing that this game. To go for early Roshans. Instead, I think he's gonna go Blink. That way they have a way of getting him into fights, and he can be a really good ganking duo with Vegas.
That's true, a lot of burst
Vegas
damage.
is actually massively underleveled.
Oh, honey. Oh, his teammate was able to TP out, but he didn't have a TP, so he thought to hide behind a tree. But yeah, Scandal, I think he saw him still anyway. So
yep, they had a ward.
Yeah. In the meantime, they do catch out. Blow your brain finally though. With No-tail and Trixie still doing that. Yeah.
Man, Trixie's getting really close to a mech now. Trixie's gonna be a big problem in this mid game.
We haven't really seen that much of him apart from him just being constantly on the bottom lane.
Yeah, but him being on that bottom lane when they have a Fury on their team, they can't just have one hero farming down there. That hero will get picked off like Blow Your Brain just did.
Yeah. Anytime No-tail can be there. It's gonna be 2 versus 1 and one going down. No-tail's not doing bad this game anymore either. I mean, yeah, he went down mid to Scandal. But since then, he's gotten 3 kills for himself. In the meantime, they're gonna be going up on Trixie. The trap goes, the TP is there as well. They don't have any way. The burst is enough, though.
Was it
whoa! Really wanted to get him down. Well, they got him.
If they needed that kill too. Now Vegas is caught up in experience. He's level 9. Trixie's 10 in the 3rd, but Vegas was able to get a lot off of getting that kill.
Yeah, and also shutting down the mechanism. He was very close.
Yep.
In the meantime, top lane is gonna be again Blow Your Brain, gonna be the one to get aggressive. This time TP support comes in. Can't find No-tail. Era does have a TP as well, so should be able to get away. I mean, that's the trouble. You can just TP out of this team. They won't be able to do anything against you.
Yep.
Oh, they realize Honey is around there. Well, you could TP out of the team if you have a TP scroll. Honey not having one though. It's gonna be a target for Empire to try and take down. Trap goes, decays, Fly. Oh.
Fly is way too squishy.
Yeah. That melt. And that's a blink also on Scandal done, by the way. It does look like Empire, like they have so much to reply to from Fnatic. Fnatic, I feel like they can still do their job, and sometimes Empire comes in to take one of them down, but Fnatic is still having a good time, I feel. They are behind on gold, but by not that much. 1k gold only. Experience-wise is going towards the 0 line, so also not that much. Basically, well, with these picks up, actually Scandal, Era, he is gonna be going down. No TP. Whoa! A lot of damage going down the gyro as well, though. It's gonna be No-tail that's gonna try to take the kill. He's gonna TP out. Oh! He broke his own TP. Was that worth it? Might have been. Double kill
Yeah,
for
he
Vigos
was
though.
dead anyway. Get the trade instead.
Your safe word.
Yeah, he started
The DD
TPing.
caught there, he knew that no matter what, he was dead there, so he just canceled his TP and went for the 1-for-1 trade instead. Which is a good call out of No-Tail.
Yep, still getting the gyro. Gyro, of course, I mean, he still got the kill, or the assist, I should say, up on Era, because Era went down. It was a big kill, double kill for Vigos for that. But Empire is starting to get their lineup together.
Big thing for Empire right now is Era is completely shut down. He only has treads up, and Sven is a hero that needs to get his core items up. You need to get the BKB, Mask Madness, and crit up. There's the other smaller items that are like, you know, additional bonuses, drum, and armlet that you don't really need. He really needs to get his core up to be effective though.
Oh, he's being shut down quite hard for that. That aggressive tri-lane might not have gotten him killed that often, but actually this just now was the first time that he actually died. Yep, but it did slow him down in the farm enough.
15.5 minutes he only has 43 creep kills, whereas the gyrocopter is sitting at 70. And he actually has face boots and a mithril hammer. Plus he's killing off an ancient stack right now.
He's gonna have a lot more soon as well, indeed. Then, but yeah, yeah, even the Keeper of the Light being very close to Era and his farm. Silent, he's gonna go for the mechanism still. Almost got enough money for his headdress. And talking about mechanisms, that's something that Trixie has complete right now, of course. So that will be making a difference in the next team fight to come.
Assuming that Trixie's not going to finish Aghanims first, he's probably going to go for a sheep stick. Or orchids, potentially. Or even force staff. But getting Aghanims right now just doesn't seem worth it. He doesn't have enough int to make it worthwhile.
What do you think about the Rod of Athos?
It's good, but the other items that I just mentioned are all a lot better. Plus, he's probably going to want to get a BKB eventually against the Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, Vigos has 1900 gold right now. He's probably saving up for an ultimate orb and going to work towards a Hex. If he was going for BKB, he'd have his Ogre Axe already. If he was going for Orchid, he would have a Oblivion Staff up already.
They're going to come top, though. Well, kind of for nothing. They smoke up, but we... nice drawing coming out from Hanny. Let's take a trip down... to the bottom lane. They're not gonna run into anybody.
Both teams are smoked right now.
They're on the chase. Can they catch him? They realize that. Oh no, they don't. They don't see him. They don't see them. They're not gonna be able to find out where they're gonna go. But we see pings coming off from both teams. We have got one that wasn't smoked yet. It was Goblek that wasn't smoked. Roshan is gonna be the call for Fnatic.
And since nobody was in their jungle, Empire's probably starting to realize, hey, they're probably doing Roshan. Odie is a hero that is really good at taking on Roche. He does a lot of damage.
Let's see, they are not thinking about it yet. They are actually, though, backing off, realizing that Empire was very, very close there. And Empire is also going to see that, okay, Roshan has indeed been tried. They backed off. So they're going to be keeping an extra eye on that one for now. Let's see if this is going to turn into a fight, though. Fly stealing the screen. He's nice.
Not the best skill to steal. And Empire's going for Roche themselves.
And he's going to be able to land a Fisher. Locking in Scandal, actually. He does have a blink, of course. Nice.
He also does no Grax or the BKB.
Oh, there they go, though. The Telekinesis and the Astral Imprisonment at the same time upon Goblek. He takes a Mithra Hammer. That is a kill. Sonic Wave, though. Massive damage. Nice Fisher hits on two. It's already a 2-for-1 trade when we're going to see Silent getting picked up here as well. No miss on the high ground for Trixie. It's going to be Scandal that's going to be taken down as well. Sentry Ward helping out. Triple kill for Trixie. And only Vigos left alive for his team. It's going to be a Roshan going the way of Fnatic.
Right, it's the power of OD with a good start. And OD gets the Aegis.
Yep, and it was, I mean, it wasn't even a good start of the fight for Fnatic. They used the Telekinesis and the Astral Imprisonment on the same target. But then all of a sudden Stormhammer comes in, allows Era to get picked up real fast. And everybody just drops.
Yeah, Blow and Goblek both got caught by the Stormbolt. And I know it's the name that she's, I can't stop saying Stormbolt. Yeah, then that just...
Yeah, I call it Minthor Hammer just for this fight, so... Minthor Hammer, Stormhammer, it's a stun.
And Fnatic's going for this tier 1 mid. They're not going to be able to take it though. Empire was able to res in time. With Fnatic having OD's ult on cooldown, they don't want to force anything right now. That ult is a major part of their damage, so I want to make sure that they have it up. whenever they take a fight.
And it, yeah, it definitely showed in the previous fight. And we do all of a sudden have got Fnatic on top of the net worth chart with their OD as well as their Nature's Prophet, by the way, who just picked up a Shadow Blade. So incoming split push. Though Empire can definitely do something against split push. They have got a lot of counter push with the Illuminates, with the Streams, with the Tombstones, Flak Cannons, etc. But they can't just... They don't have a lineup to just turtle.
But you also have to think about the opportunities that split pushing gives you. When you split push a lot and effectively, you open up avenues to get ganks off. And if you have, you know, let's say OD farming top and Fury farming bottom, if the other three heroes smoke up and go to one of those lanes, they're going to be able to get some pickoffs.
That's definitely true. See
and those heroes are also... Notil's also going to be able to whittle down these towers because he doesn't have any disables to worry about as far as stopping his TP. So Fnatic's in a really good position in this game.
Yeah, we don't see that. Like, we don't see that back on the graph. So like a gold graph is going the way of Fnatic, but only by 1,500. Like not as much experience graph, a bit more because of course they just got 4 kills on the board, so they go towards a 3k. But again, 3k experience difference at 20 minutes into the game. It's basically nothing.
Fnatic needs to realize that both, just in Bloa, I hate when these guys change their names, but right when Bloa and Scandal are working towards their BKBs, they're going to need to force another fight now before they're finished. So once those BKBs come up, Fnatic's lineup gets a lot weaker.
No more Fissures. No more Nature's Prophet Ultimate. No more Stormhammers.
As predicted, Trixie and OD is working towards a Chief Stick of his own. He picked up an ultimate orb. Actually traded his boots for treads as well.
They're gonna be trying to take down the Undying as well. Puts up the Tombstone still though, but the damage, is it gonna be enough? Looks like it is. Trixie just picking up the kill, gonna go for Silent next. Prophet picking that one up. Scandal trying to do a lot of damage to Trixie. Was able to do that, but Astral Imprisonment saves his life. Cooldown coming down low, it misses. There goes still the Aegis actually. Can they get Fly? Wait, oh, Fly is the Rubik. Yeah, he stole that one. Oh, Trixie's back. That is gonna be a double kill for No-Till. Picks up the kill, and they are also gonna try to get Scandal. Do they have vision? No, they don't.
They don't. Scandal's out of mana though.
Ouch. He's just gonna. Oh well, he doesn't. He was able to get one bottle charge off. Doesn't have enough for a blink, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to walk away.
Yep. Nice fight again for Fnatic.
Yeah, that was a good fight for Fnatic. They got the tier 1 down. That was a fight that they needed to take. They had Aegis, there weren't BKBs up yet. And they got another kill on Blow to help delay his farm. He did finish his BKB though.
That's good for him. They got the tower of course as well. Yep. And I mean, I guess Empire, they got the Aegis out of Trixie, so that's not too bad.
Right now, if you're Fnatic, with these BKBs coming up, and you no longer have the Aegis advantage, you have your OD ults on cooldown, you want to have your Fury farming aggressively and starting to get the split push going. The supports on Empire are fairly poor right now, and if he starts playing aggressively on the map, he's going to force them to buy a lot of dust and sentries, and just try to pick them off, which they're not even going to be able to do. That Shadow Blade is such a good pickup this game because there's no stuns. And he's actually got 3,500 gold as well.
Yeah, very rich. But you think he's still gonna go for Sheepstick, right?
Sheepstick or Orchid, one of the two.
Yeah, just more control. Like they have got so much control already. If they can just get some sort of hex up before someone BKBs, that will make a big difference for the next fight to come. As Gyro has got his BKB. Queen of Pain. Viga's actually not gonna go for BKB, going for Sheep, so they realize they missed some disable. Gonna be having it soon, hopefully for them. And it's about 150 gold away for the TA to get his BKB as well for Scandal.
And for Fnatic, they've got Arcane Boots and a smoke up on Rubik, Fly. No-Till picked up a Mystic Staff. He's about 2,000 or 1,500 away from his Hex. And we look at Era, he's working towards BKB, he's 500 away. Trixie's working towards a Sheep Stick. He's about 1,500 away from that as well. And then over on Hani, he's got a Blink Dagger and 100 gold. He doesn't have Arcane Boots up yet.
No, he's just straight to Blink. Wanted to get those fights going. To get those echo slams off before those BKBs
link
go.
on him is huge because he could just lock somebody down before the BKB can even be popped. And if they get a pick off on Scandal or Blowout without them getting any of their spells off, bringing damage off, that's huge for their team.
Yeah,
they're even getting off Big Us. Big Us got his Hex and 100 gold, which is huge. That's gonna make No Tail worry a little bit when he's split pushing.
Yep.
Having a Blink Hex is always a really good initiation.
The question is, like, who are they gonna try to pick off? Is it gonna be Trixie, or is it gonna be Era, or is it even gonna be No Tail? I guess No Tail's not gonna be in the fight at the start, so maybe not him.
Gotta be Trixie. Trixie's the biggest damage dealer right now, while Era's still underfarmed.
We actually have the Blink Dagger up on Hanny right now. That's gonna be him being happy with that. But again, he doesn't have that much mana though.
Well. He doesn't have that much mana, which is gonna be a slight problem. He's picking up a branch right now too. He's gonna pick up some small items to give him enough mana to get his full combo off. So now while we're pausing, you can even just check. He doesn't have enough mana to get an enchant totem off. But he does have exactly enough mana to be able to get Blink, Echo Slam, Fissure off.
And then he's done. Now, luckily for him, there's mana boots up on the Rubik. Hello, Interweb. What are they saying? Shout out to the server. Oh yeah, the server's having, like, the Dota 2 servers are having some issues.
Yeah. The one thing that he could get lucky with is get an Essence or a proc, and then he'll be able to get the enchant totem off for another stun.
But I guess he's wanted to go for a he picked up Iron Branches indeed, helping out. But yeah, he's probably gonna be wanting mana boots next item.
Yes, definitely.
If he gets a successful Echo Slam Fissure off with this though, he will get his boots real fast.
Yep. The one downside to doing this is if you're defending towers, you can't just throw out fissures. Otherwise, you're not gonna have enough mana to initiate.
So in the meantime, No Tail, 2,800 gold up on him, so I'm just continuing to split push as we have got Empire actually smoking up, but they can't do this for too long because their lanes are getting pushed out.
Yep, and it's gonna be a constant problem for them.
And they won't be able to find anybody either because everybody on Fnatic is in their own jungle. So you'd put Fnatic ahead in this game right now, right?
Oh,
double damage.
The next fight is going to be important, but I think Fnatic's going to have an edge in the next fight. They're really close to having 2 sheep sticks up. If they wait for those, they actually just finished No Tail sheep stick, and Trixie's insanely close to his, 500 gold away.
So what do you think Fnatic or Empire should do to stop Fnatic from taking the next fight?
They tried to go for a pickoff, but they weren't able to find one. It's just going to be a rough game overall for Empire because they don't have any disable than that Hex that just got picked up on Vegas. Overall, I think just Empire has a weaker lineup this game. The Gyrocopter actually picks up a Demon Edge, maybe MKB, maybe another Rapier.
It would be a desperation Rapier for now if he goes for that. Maybe if he can get an Aegis with that. I mean, Roshan is going to be up again in 1.5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But he won't be able to farm enough in 1.5 minutes, I guess, to get actually his relic. But maybe, who knows?
Yeah, it's one of those things where you just buy a Demon Edge and then you have the choice later on, depending on how the game's going. If it's going well for you guys, then you can just get the MKB, or if it's going close even. But if you need it, you get the Rapier. Hani actually picked up a Mantle of Intelligence as well. He needs 440 mana for his combo, so now he's got 455. He's barely enough. But if he has to TP somewhere, then he doesn't have enough.
Oh, that will be. I mean, it's quite interesting to see someone juggle his mana pool up this way.
We see Empire pushing bottom right now.
Maybe he wants to trade another branch for another Mantle of Intelligence. Could be.
I expect Fnatic to get back to defend this tower.
There's only
They're not
going
to be able to get anything in trade. Yeah, they don't have the lanes pushed out far enough to be able to get anything in trade right now. You see Hani actually put it back to base. He picked up a smoke actually.
There still is a fortification. There we go.
The tier 1's gonna drop here, but they're gonna try and defend the tier 2 if Empire decides to go for it.
I don't think they should go for it though. Like, get the tower back off and defend your tier 1 and tier 2 top, tier 2 mids, and top.
Trixie was slowly getting his Hex, which is why Fnatic didn't want to defend the tier 1. The chicken was in use. Now he's actually thinking about going in, and he...
Oh, he did! I was thinking he blinked, but he blinked back! He echo slammed to the. Oh my god, that's gonna be tower.
Slam the ground.
I was like, okay, he's blinking. I saw him disappear. I go towards the Radiant team. I was like,
oh, actually, real quick, there's a chase coming out from No Tail. Gonna
catching Blow Your Brain, TPing out. Sprout's up there as well, and that is gonna be Coolon coming down. He's doing what he can, but he will get picked off here. Illuminate's gonna help out. Actually, phase boost. Nope, no BKB even used for that one because he knew it was gonna go down.
He'd actually maybe lived with the BKB there.
Well, it would be his first BKB charge. I guess he didn't want to waste it all too much.
Yeah, he felt like he was dead, so he didn't want to use it, saving that 10-second charge for an actual team fight. So that ended up, even though Hani screwed up massively there, it wasn't bad at all for Fnatic. They traded tier 2 or tier 1 and tier 2 for a tier 2, and they also got a kill.
Yep, and they are gonna be finding more here as well, as Vegas is already gonna get picked off by Era. Can he find more? He's gonna go for Goldblack next. Having his BKB active, one more hit needed, gets it done, yeah, there he goes, finally. Double kill for Era. We see also Silent gonna get picked up on the side, Scandal being turned into a piglet, and that is gonna be him being invisible. Oh, and he blinks away. Why don't they have any smokes? They should still be able to get him. Actually, no, the melt again. He knows that they don't have anything. Fisher will help out, but it's not gonna be getting him from his location, so it doesn't do anything apart from damage. And that's gonna be him just being fine. Why don't they have anything for him?
And Vegas actually bought back, so Fnatic backs off. So Vegas bought back, and Blow actually res as well. Man, Fnatic. Where's your detection, guys?
That just goes to show that you can still like make massive mistakes like Hani just did, and it doesn't matter for the rest of the fight. Well, it mattered a bit. Otherwise, they probably would have gotten extra out of it, but. Still get it done.
Fnatic's just got such a good lineup this game compared to Empires.
Mana boots for Hani.
Nice, they won a team fight, so now Hani can afford to cast more than one Fisher. Yeah. Hey, there's a sentry from Fnatic on the ground. What Fnatic was doing with their supports is Hani obviously got his blink that he wants to get his arcane boots. Fly wants to get a blink dagger of his own, so their supports are being really greedy and just not buying that detection, which.
Yeah,
come on, well, you're against the TA.
Yeah.
Very, very useful against the TA.
But it's not like they lose a bit. Oh, Era turned into a piglet. Gonna be not bursted down because the Astral Prism saves him, but Trix is gonna be paying for that one. He actually pops his Aegis. Era, BKB turns around, but look at that damage. Era goes down. Gyro picking it up, and that is gonna be Trixie going up on the Gyro. The damage is insane, and he is not gonna be able to stay alive through that one. Gets himself a kill. There goes Dust, finally. No Tails being scouted out, doesn't matter, he starts to hit on people anyways. It's Dust actually from Scandal who's able to burst down No Tail. And buyback, because he wants to try to take down someone perhaps, or is just gonna split push top lane.
He just wants to keep the pressure on them. That was just terrible decision making out of Era. For the most part, that lost in that fight. He was sitting up front and got caught by a Blink Hex. It was a good play out of Trixie to get the Astral off and save him. But after he got out of that, he popped God Strength, BKB, and he went on a TA that had Refraction up. That's when you don't hit TA, that's a big no-no. You need to get your big damage out on heroes that actually do damage to.
Yep, and then he died. He didn't really do anything before he died.
Yep, he got like 200 damage off on the Gyrocopter. The Gyro did fall, but...
We're gonna see Silent in a lot of trouble. Actually, here comes Vegas trying to help out No Tail. He just died. If he dies again, that would be huge. Illuminate flies through. They might be able to get him if there's gonna be another stream. There is, and that's a kill. And that is no buyback for No Tail. He didn't get the top tier 2 tower, which he bought back for, because it got denied by Goldblack. But that's a big kill.
Yeah. They had a ward, they saw it was just him, but Vegas was in the vicinity and was able to respond really quick. Meanwhile, that was some miscommunication between Fly and No Tail. Fly was there, he could have helped that earlier, but he was really, really slow in going for that kill on Silent.
You run the risk of
Silent.
On the gold.
Silent picked up a Sage, he's going towards a Heaven Talberd this game.
Nice. So we saw him have that the previous game as well, I think. Up against the Gyro, and now up against the Sven, I think will help out a lot, because that's basically the thing that you want to do against the Sven. Just make sure he can't hit. And since they don't have any shutdown,
they're getting used a lot by Air. He's down to, well, not a lot, but he's already down to 8 seconds. When he gets down towards like 6 and 5, the BKB is so short that that's when Heaven's Halberd will be up on the coddle, and he'll be able to disable his attacking.
Oh.
Well, MKB was picked up on Gyro.
No desperation rapier.
Good, I'm tired of seeing rapiers. Actually, you never get tired of seeing rapiers.
Sometimes I think, oh, there's another Gyrocopter rapier.
But this game, rapier is so risky because there's already 2 hexes out.
Yeah, there's just too much control from Fnatic. Like they've got it all. And they smoke up.
Fnatic smoking up themselves as Empire's
they're right behind them.
Cat and mouse game.
If Vegas blinks in there, he's gonna be in for a big surprise. But they don't. Pings come out. We don't see the pings yet from the Dire side. They don't see them yet.
If there's a clash here, this is gonna be interesting.
Neither team is gonna come from the side where they're expecting a team to come from. Like if they're gonna go this way, it'll be interesting. Oh no! Oh. No tail, gonna be the first one to scout out Scandal. Hello, people! Everybody, BKB charged up. It's already gonna be godlike turn into a ping.
Got hexed up by Vegas.
And that is gonna be Illuminated flying through. Cooldown coming down as well as Vegas. Oh, nice Echo Slam this time from Honey. He still goes down just like Era. And it is actually a 3-for-3 trade already. Fly trying to get himself out of here. He's gonna be able to pick someone up. He's gonna be able to pick the Gyrocopter before he goes down. Trixie just bashing up on everybody. Gets a triple kill. Gonna TP out. No shutdown from Fnatic. They will still try to get Fly. He got himself a reflection for himself. Will still go down with the well, the creeps in the towers and everything, or creeps in the traps. 4-for-4 trade. Scandal and Trixie staying alive.
That fight was super chaotic.
Yep.
The big thing to take away from that fight is everyone's BKBs are getting shorter, and that helps Fnatic. Because overall, like, both teams had one of their carry heroes live, right? But all the BKBs being used just happens to favor Fnatic a lot more.
Yeah, as you said at the start, I mean, what you do against a OD is you get a BKB because then he is basically useless. So the shorter duration of BKBs, the more useful he is.
OD has his own BKB right now, so his next item is probably going to be Aghanims. I still like the early point booster picked up though, because that was just good for HP.
Yeah, it's still Fnatic that is top in the charts for the net worth heroes, with No Tail and Trixie hanging around there. They are now also 5k gold in their favor for the entirety of the net worth, but we do have 3 heroes of Empire in that top 5, with Queen of Pain slightly outfarming Era, who's still not got that much farm. I don't feel like he's having a big impact in this game so far. Again, he started bashing on a Refraction TA that fight.
And Fnatic isn't doing much to help him get back into the game via stacking Ancients or something for him. And he's actually going for an Assault Cuirass instead of getting a crit, which, see, I disagree with. We've played a lot with Sven. We know the optimal build if you want him to do a lot of damage. And it's definitely not going for an Assault Cuirass.
It's going for a Crystallis and a Daedalus and burst damage all in one. Maybe even a Shadow Blade. Would be helping out. Experience graph is going to be still very even. Look at that drop though. Fnatic was in favor for such a long time at 12k. And then one fight gets back to 4k, which is 37 minutes in. It's nothing.
There's actually 2 fights though. There's a fight that Fnatic got crushed in.
Oh yeah, on the bottom lane.
Yeah, that last fight was even. You see, like, the experience graph just didn't move. It was the fight before that brought Empire back into it with experience. And we haven't talked about item pickups too recently. No, there's nothing going on for the Undying. He's a support. We're almost 40 minutes in. That's expected. Vegas is working towards BKB of his own. He's about 900 off. He's been dying in all the engagements. Silent just picked up his Heaven. No, he didn't. He actually bought a gem. Or he bought wards and a gem was bought by the Undying. But he's 1300 away from that Heaven's Halberd. Dominator picked up by the Gyrocopter, and Scandal picked up a Daedalus. He had a Crystallis in the last fight, and after he stayed alive, he was able to afford the full Daedalus.
Yep.
Force Staff picked up on Rubik. Desolator picked up on Furion.
Ooh, Desolator.
And BKB on Trixie, which I talked about. He's back up to 1200 gold, working towards that Aghanims most likely. And Hani got his Arcane Boots and hasn't gotten anything since then.
Yeah, so it's pretty expected items, I guess. So pretty nice for Scandal to have himself the Daedalus actually gonna be making a big difference, because he is basically transforming into a late game carry rather than the ganker. Because I mean, Gyro is still that. But he is the one that dies also. Yeah. Oh, maybe they can pick up Era here. There's already Hani hanging around here though. BKB goes on. being forcing that out of him, and that's only 6 seconds BKB left for Era. Not even that bad to force that out of him without losing any lives.
And now, with No-Tails being a pest on top lane, he sees them bottom, so he just instantly goes back to split pushing on top. He was hanging around there, just being annoying. Then right when he sees the heroes, he can go all out on split push. Then he has to back up again as Empire backs out because of the Hex.
Yep, Scandal TPs himself in. He's now not gonna TP in his inventory anymore. We'll probably fix that soon. They're actually gonna try.
Top. They're setting up a bait.
Yep, they're gonna go for this. And they're gonna be able to hex him. Scandal, a lot of trouble. I'm with the Deadless this time as well. Desolator, that is. He is dying. He is dead. Dominating Trixie.
Power of double hex. Good play from Trixie rotating up there. Sensing that, most likely not gonna be. All they really have to worry about actually is where Queen of Pain is. If they want to go for gank, if they see Queen of Pain not in top lane, which they definitely did, they just go for it. And they get a big kill on Scandal, because Scandal doesn't even have buyback. Obviously Fnatic doesn't know that, so they might not go for a push here. But that buys them some free farming time, because Empire isn't looking to be aggressive with one of their most important heroes on the sidelines, dead for 45.
In the meantime, Era, 2100 gold. Gonna be farming the Radiant jungle, just like No-Tail. Because overall, just getting that control up on the map, they have got the control in their own jungle. They're now taking control of the Empire jungle. And Empire not finding that much places to farm anymore. We do have a BKB, however, just picked up by Vegas. So.
I really want to see Fnatic pick up a gem. It's so important when you're playing against the TA to have a gem. Like, just get rid of all of the traps. You know that there's a trap in Roshan. You have to know that.
Yep.
I know that TA isn't a really popular hero right now, so maybe they've forgotten a couple things playing against that hero. But you have to get a gem against that hero.
Yeah, Roshan
and
is
they've got
back up
enough
again.
gold on Rubik to do it.
I also think though, like if Fnatic finds another fight, they're gonna be getting a gem anyway, because Silent dies real fast through that OD.
That's true.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Let's see if Empire gets a pick off here now up on No-Tail or anybody, basically, they will be able to. Where's the gem? Need to find a gem. He's gonna be able to TP out before anything else. Never mind. They find him, turn into a Piglet, and he is dead. But they should be able to take down Roshan with this. Maybe not if Fnatic gets it down first.
My bank is ready. Yeah,
this is gonna go too fast. This is gonna go too fast for Empire to do anything against.
Fnatic doesn't even want No-Tail at Roche. They want him pressuring top, because if there's a fight at Roche, he's gonna be able to take top rack. And that was a cheese Roche too. That was huge.
Yeah, and they're gonna go for it anyway though. BKB's turned on. It's already gonna be Blue Your Brain that's having to back away from Era, but Era is the one that drops first. Has got a BKB that will be back up in just a moment. It's gonna be Trixie taking a lot of damage. Uses cheese. Gonna be able to now hit back up on Scandal with the refraction going off. Nice. Astral Imprisonment, stun up on Vegas. Can't really do that much. Screams, backs himself up. Nice kill up from Goblak, able to help kill off Trixie, who buys back instantly. Now the tombstone goes down, and everybody off Fnatic back alive. And they say back alive because they have used a lot of buybacks for this one. I'm not able to catch anybody out anymore, with the rest of Empire backing off. Even though on the top lane, No-Tail picked up a tier 3 tower.
Yep. Tower has fallen.
And they got the Roshan. So even though they used 2 buybacks there. They used No-Tails. No-Tail obviously getting caught bottom lane before that even happened. But they still won that because they got the kill on Roche, and they got which is more experience, and they got the kill on top tier 3.
Yep. Oh, blink into the. That's not gonna happen.
At least you got a lucky crit.
Yeah, if you got a crit, maybe. Now not anymore though. But yeah, that was. I mean, at least they got the Aegis off on Era. Like basically the only kills that they did was Era, the Aegis, and Trixie going down. That's a good kill on Trixie though. And of course him buying back is pretty important.
To buy back, delaying his Aghanims.
Yep.
Which that's gonna be important to get now that the BKBs for Empire. We have 6 seconds on Scandal and blows. I'm pretty sure it's 5. No, it's actually 7 now. And then Vegas only uses once in the last fight because he just got it and it's 9.
But the most important thing, I guess, maybe not even the most important thing, but important to note, I was right, like, Gem now up on Fly instead of up on Silent.
Haste.
He lost that.
Yep.
Was that actually his? I think so.
Fnatic can buy one of their own, but hey, they got one. And it's really, really important for them to have this. Getting rid of all these traps, getting rid of the wards that Empire has aggressively, that forces Empire to play a little bit more scared, farm less. It also allows Fnatic to play more aggressive.
Yeah,
especially with their split pushing. Just having that gem is so much more map control, yeah.
Yeah. And more importantly, I guess, or well, not more. I keep saying that, super blunt that is. But they have been giving up the kill on Scandal quite a few times because of that meld. That won't happen again.
And right now, Silent is trying to finish that Heaven's Halberd really, really bad.
He needs that.
Gem is also on cooldown for another 2 minutes 45 seconds for Empire.
Did you really want to buy another one though? Maybe they kind of have to.
They have to.
Yeah.
To deal with
There was no tail.
I kept having to stop myself from saying Trixie.
But it's because Trixie normally plays the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. Like I kind of now know that No Tail and Trixie are like the same, so I normally decide at the end which one I'm clicking. But no, at least luckily they're normally together.
Yeah. We see AC picked up on Era, which is good item that picked up, and gank up top.
They really wanted that Keeper of Light. They actually used Echo Slam for that, and here comes Vegas and Blow Your Brain and want to take Honey down. Sonic Wave misses though. BKB turns on, TP out from the OD, and he will be able to make his way out of there as well as Honey. That is going to be a lot of wasted BKB charges.
The Sonic Wave actually did hit there.
Yeah, it did?
Yeah, he timed it right.
Okay, I didn't see it hit then.
But it was a wasted Sonic Wave.
We do have No Tail having his BKB ready now. 10-second one, so it'll be even more safe.
And Gyrocopter picked up a Talisman of Evasion going for a Butterfly. Which is a good choice up against this Sven. Because Sven isn't going to be hitting TA, he's not making that same mistake again, and he hasn't the last couple of fights. He realized what he did wrong and he's not doing it again. So now his primary target's going to be Gyrocopter, who's going to be the second closest to him in these fights, as Undying is sitting in the back, just trying to spam off his decays. Because if he gets in the middle of the fight, he's just dead instantly.
What do you think about the Gyro not attempting to go for the, well, Rapier, I guess?
I think it was a good decision. He's obviously died a lot this game. He has 9 deaths.
Yes, that's true. And yeah, I guess you said it already. I mean, they just have a lot of hexes as well. So if they catch him once, then they will be able to kill him off and continue the continuous hexes. As we have got Silent now finishing up his Heaven's Halberd, so that will be up for the next fight to come. Actually, 20 to 25 on the kill, still very even. Doesn't feel as even, but it does feel like if there is a fight, it can still go either way. But Fnatic is definitely on top right now with 1200 or 12k gold actually in their favor, with 15k experience in their favor after the last couple of team fights. But it all comes down on those pickoffs and actually the team fights. If Trixie can get his just stand there and hit stuff basically. Same goes for Era. They find Blow Your Brain though. Wow, he dies fast.
Bit of a premature God Strength there, but they're gonna just push with him on the sidelines. And he does not have enough gold for buyback. He's 50 gold short right now. It's unfortunate. One more creep kill, he's got a buyback. And then get it.
But yeah, that's gonna be
Racks going down. I don't know if Empire wants to fight this without the Gyrocopter.
We do have the Keep of Light Illuminates flying through hopefully soon. Oh, they find Undying. He's already going down again. That was a new gem of True Set, by the way. Already picked up again by Fnatic. Era looking for a next target. Doesn't have his God Strength anymore, but does have his BKB. Wants to go for Scandal. Can't hide anymore. Gets turned into a piglet and goes down with the ship, because the ship, this time being the melee racks. Silent, gonna do what he can, but he is gonna get killed off as well. One more hit from Era 2 actually will keep him down, and that's only gonna be Vegas left alive for Empire. And they're losing their grip on the game.
If this is gonna be GG right here. We're gonna be able to clean up every lane.
And that is pretty painful. This is the last game of the series. It's game number 3. GG goes out, so Fnatic, they fight on in the losers bracket finals tomorrow at 1900 CET time. With Empire spectator for the rest of the event.
That was a... man, it hates to have to forfeit a set of racks, but without your Gyrocopter, you can't fight them.
Nope.
They didn't even get a single kill that fight. And they should have known that, forfeited the racks, done their best to turtle up mid, done their best to turtle up top, but you have to forfeit that set of racks. And they didn't, and it cost them the game and knocked them out of the event. I mean, I think they were still at a disadvantage, but they had a chance if they would have forfeited one, maybe two sets of racks, and then going for a 5-on-5 fight.
Instantly phone calls are being made.
On both sides, this game was played pretty well, except for the end by Empire. And Fnatic comes out on top.
It was probably the most even of the 3 games we've had.
Yes, it definitely was.
Well,
No
game
question
1,
about that one.
Yeah, game 1 very in favor of Fnatic, 2 in control for Empire, and then 3 in the end for Fnatic. But Empire definitely wasn't weak in this game.
Fnatic, the big thing for Fnatic this game was whoever's idea on the team it was to draft that Obsidian, or Jesus, the Outworld Destroyer, or Devourer. His name changes. They're so hard. Yeah, the OD draft, or the pick, and him getting that Illusion Rune at level 1 made it so Quap was thoroughly screwed over in that lane. The Trixie outplaying Vegas to get the first blood. That set the pace of the early mid game for me, because Vegas was just behind where he normally is. Because Vegas, when he's on Quap, you always see him destroy whoever he's against and just perform really well, just like the game before this. But when he's behind, he wasn't able to be his normal over-aggressive self. And that gave all the advantage to Fnatic that they needed to win.
A quick preview for No Tidehunter taking on Virtus.pro tonight. Who do you think is going to take it? Winners bracket final, so nobody is going home from that matchup, but...
I'm going to go with NTH 2-0 over VP.
NTH winning?
Yes. I've watched both of the teams and cast both the teams a lot recently, and the performance coming out from NTH has been amazing. You
know that the last 2 best out of 3s that were played for the Rhythmics Russian Dota 2 League between the 2 teams both went the way of Virtus.pro, right?
Yeah, but this is on LAN. This is completely different.
Okay. Just checking if you realize that. So, okay. Well, we're gonna see it. You're welcome to co-cast that one with me, but I think you probably will be trying to find scrims. Since it's at the same time.
Yes, we are right now. So to wrap up real quick, I'm gonna drop my shoutouts.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Shout out to my teammates as well as my wonderful sponsors: Raidcall, Monster Energy, Kingston HyperX, Razer, Astro, Intel, and Inwin. And also shout out to Grant because he's awesome, and everyone knows this.
Okay. Well, that's all fine then. And with that, on that note, actually, I have not really a shout out, but just if you want to follow me. Oh, wait a second.
Oh first, yeah, my Twitter.
Your Twitter. I was gonna say, you forgot it again. Go for it.
Follow me on Twitter at EG.Bdiz too, please.
Is it actually a 2 around there? I don't think so.
Oh, at EG.Bdiz. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, let's get your own Twitter.
I said 2 in like TOO, like also. Do that.
Okay. EG.Bdiz on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm SheeverGaming on Twitter. And also, make sure you check out SheeverGaming.com. That's my website where you can find, for example, all the VODs of yesterday of all the games. Not just the games that I casted, but also the games that StarLadder casted and that AC casted and Beyond Summit casted. And a search function for all the VODs over the last couple of weeks. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for certain games. And, well, the next game, like I said, No Tidehunter vs Virtus.pro. The official starting time is set to be at 9 p.m. CEST time, which is basically in 2 hours and 40 minutes. But it is, of course, on a LAN, and with the 3rd game now going on for Dota 2, we're probably also going to be having a delay for CSGO already, as we already started with a bit of delay. So there probably will be a bit of extra delay, and we'll be, therefore, hopefully, be ready at maybe 10. But yeah, stick around at 9 anyway, just to check out what's going on and how far CSGO is. And you can also see CSGO on my stream, even though you can't hear sound from it because it's all Russian anyway. But at least you can see it. Anyways, thank you for co-casting with me again, EG.Bdiz. Enjoyed it. And I think the chat enjoyed it too. Which is probably most important. And you muted your mic, but that's all fine. I'm gonna be
Yep.
Oh, what?
So I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Well, I was just saying bye, so that's okay. You don't need to be here if you don't want to. But we are going to be jumping ourselves out of this game. So thank you for watching, and stick around for watching commercials. Yeah!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.